Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Aries. I'm going to use a few charms today, just a couple this time. We have someone doing some thinking here. Yeah, thinking things through, choosing the battles. Looks like you got somebody new coming in. I see happiness and joy. So I do see communication, someone's in a hurry, but it's also telling you to choose your battles, think things through, okay? But I do see new. Yeah, know your worth and value, but someone is releasing something that no longer serves here. If you got a person who rushed in and backed out, you maybe just, like I say, it's all about clarity. Somebody wants to clear something up here, I feel. Yeah, I see somebody here who's moving slow. So this is an energy of someone assessing. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about assessing it. But it has to do with your worth and value. It's also an energy whether the feelings are mutual, because I feel like there's someone here who's kind of moving slow. The situation didn't serve. So now we have somebody kind of hurrying up here. But I feel what's interesting, yeah, it has to do with somebody wanting to reach out, whether or not you're going to reciprocate. Someone who's been assessing a situation. I definitely see somebody focusing on work too, but it looks as though somebody rushed in and backed out. And that situation didn't serve. Because now they're assessing the situation. It has to do with somebody wanting to reach out, whether the feelings are mutual, whether you'll reciprocate. Some of you just got a new person coming in. Yeah, you may no longer be giving to someone because they're dragging their feet and moving too slow. Yeah, you got a King of Cups coming in. Someone's all up in their feels here. See, it's whether the feelings are mutual. Do you feel the same? Ooh, somebody emotionally available too and mature. Yeah, know your worth and value. See, self-worth, value. But it's also an energy of being real. Seeing the reality of a situation. Yeah, be yourself. It's telling you to be yourself, okay? It's both people. Just be yourself because things are about to get real. Yeah, and some of you too, like I say, you could be letting go of someone here. You may be seeing the reality of the situation. It could be some of you have new too. So yeah, you're manifesting here. So it's an energy of, I actually feel the feelings are mutual. I do. And I do feel it's someone who's been kind of dragging their feet. But I see a lot of focus on money because someone here is kind of being prepared, making sure they have everything they need. So you're manifesting each other here. Yeah. See, the start of something new. Oh, yeah. We got someone here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Gemini and Aquarius for starters, for some of you. But it's somebody emotionally mature. It could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I see somebody here speaking truth. Someone's cut something out or they're leaving something behind that no longer serves. But they're learning something. Yeah, someone's about to make a decision. Judgment. Somebody making some sort of judgment here. It is a healing energy. The star are both healing. So it's about the feelings being mutual. Yeah, you could have somebody coming in here who has kind of been dragging their feet. See, trying something different. It's often a person who's skeptical. They feel something is off. Some of you could have a couple people here. So I do see a judgment. Somebody releasing things. Trying something different. It looks like a little test. Somebody's going to reach out. It's a little test. Because it looks like somebody may have cut somebody out. Felt the situation didn't serve. Or the feelings weren't mutual. Because there's something being learned about this. So I do see definitely healing. But it's judgment, a decision to reach out. Yeah. This is... Somebody's single, they take care of themselves. This is an energy of someone who's independent. So someone's learned that someone's single. So I do think there is somebody here you maybe haven't talked to for a while. But there's focus on money, and there's this energy of assessing, taking a step back, seeing things from a different light. They've learned something. So it's about trying something different. You're definitely different than the usual type. But some of you maybe have a choice here. See, letting go of someone here. Feeling the situation doesn't serve, or someone doesn't have your best interest at heart. Especially if you've been manipulated before. But I'm seeing the sun shining, so I feel there's a lot of happiness and joy. It is the start of something new, but let's have a look at the sun. Yeah, it's an energy of change. Somebody coming back around. Some of you have moved on. You've let something go. It is what it is. You've released it. So now there's change, and it could be someone coming back around because they have gone through change. They now have all the tools, the information. They've learned something. Yeah, so it's definitely a judgment. So somebody could have judged somebody here, but like I say, it's somebody looking at this is against their better judgment. That's what I feel. Yeah, but someone's looking at this too. Definitely they're seeing this independent energy. Finding out the truth, you're single. This is someone who's been pinned down by their thoughts, taking a break. So this is someone who's had a time out to heal. Somebody definitely taking a time out, but it's also someone keeping an open mind. Somebody here is keeping an open mind here. It does look like there's been a breakup or something here. Time out, heal. So let's have a look at Temperance. Yeah. Somebody here is kind of back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? See, we have someone assessing it. Should I or shouldn't I? Like a little test. Should I reach out? Some of you too, you may have a choice here. You may be comparing one to the other. If you've dealt with somebody here who just wanted to be single, and that person comes back around, don't be afraid to sleep on it. Because if you find yourself in an energy, should I or shouldn't I, comparing one to the other, that's telling me you probably need to sleep on it. But this is also about partnering up and coming together. So it has to do with something long term. See, I do feel the feelings are mutual in some way with someone, because I do feel it's an energy of some kind of change. See, something changes everything, because when someone has all the information, they're ready to manifest. They have an open mind. But it is someone who's healed and taken the time out. They're releasing something. They're letting something go that didn't serve. Could be someone just going too slow too. Or too much focus on work. Could be a business owner. Could be someone juggling too, you know. Yeah, focusing on work. But let's have a look at that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the start of something new. See, this is someone seeing things very clearly. See, they see things clear. They have an open mind. So it's somebody clearing out their past. That's what I feel, clearing out their path. Because this is a person, the Knight of Pentacles is an energy of someone who kind of looks to see if the coast is clear. But they're clearing that path, making sure it's safe by assessing, and they analyze every little detail. So it's an energy of someone doing this before they start something new. Lots of clarity, lots of happiness and joy. Someone's finding out someone's single. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody definitely very independent. It's probably yourself, just focusing on work. Taking care of yourself, independent. So this is someone going to reach out. It's a little test. It's telling you to prepare. If you were on a break from someone who's been dragging their feet, moving slow, or they rushed in and backed out and changed their mind. See, someone changing their mind. It could be somebody reaching out, finding out you've changed your mind, but it could go the other way. But it's definitely telling you to prepare financially, to ground yourself. See, it's an energy of kind of what the Queen of Pentacles does is grounds them, sits down and looks into the future. Do you see yourself with this person? Because it's about being real. And it's also being the real you, being yourself, showing someone your true self. Someone here didn't show you their true self. Generally, I feel this is someone who's, it does look like they've rushed in, they've thought things through. See, it's time out, healing. Tell me about this King of Cups. What does this person want from you, Aries? Yeah, investment, whether you're interested or the feelings are mutual, or if you're invested in someone else. But they want to know everything. They have the tools. So like I say, they're ready to invest emotionally. They're hoping it pays off too. Tell me about the Star. Yeah, this is someone very popular. We have an Emperor here. This is somebody popular, maybe well known in the community. The Star is often somebody well known, important, a person of authority. But if this person is definitely in that energy. See, they're manifesting love. They're mastering the element of the King of Cups. So it's about investing. Whether the feelings are the same, whether you're interested, yeah, whether you're invested in someone else or still interested in them. Some of you got a couple things going to happen here. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, so there's just someone working, putting in effort. So to me, it looks like someone preparing. See, this, it's telling you to prepare, to be ready. I feel some of you already are, but I do see energy of single and independent. But I don't think you're going to be the one reaching out. It's more like this person. You might reach out to see what happens. It's possible. But I feel here, like I say, this is someone feeling something is off. They're kind of going slow. And they're weighing the pros and the cons. There's definitely someone who's been procrastinating. But it is about an open mind and a time out. See, someone taking a time out from work. This is somebody who's preparing to do so. They're mastering the elements of the King of Cups. It's about investing in love. But it's whether you've started something new or whether you moved on. Like they're trying to, I feel like they've learned that. I feel they know you're single. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, see, a spark, attraction, a passionate new beginning. There's an attraction. You probably find this person attractive. But it's definitely that spark. Someone's definitely out with the old and in with the new. So it does look like somebody has cut somebody out here. Where they're no longer interested. Yeah. Some of you have moved on, but I do feel that there's an energy of change, happy, positive change. You're manifesting. See, focusing on work, just doing you. Okay. But this person's definitely somebody who was moving slow. Yeah, this is someone coming in right too. Yeah, you got an opportunity coming. You might not even see it coming because like you're focused on something else. You could even be focused on another person, but it's all about the one, choosing the one. This is someone thinking. See, it's someone who needs to get out of their head. See, it's all about temperance, a little test. See, someone taking a step back, seeing things differently. But it's someone who needs to get out of their head because it is out with the old in with the new before you start something new. Some of you could be focused on something new. I mean, it could be a new job, anything. Aries, you're often very creative and work on creative pursuits. But it's an energy of, I feel like it's an energy of being inspired here. What is this King of Swords intentions? Yeah, they want to ask you out. This is out with the old and with the new. Someone's cut somebody out. Now, there could be two fire signs here. It's funny that came up again, too. I do see Leo. Could be somebody who was dealing with someone. They may have cut them out and moved on. So it could be someone coming your way here. They could be someone new. It looks like new. Or you're focused on something new. But here, look at that, looking out into the other direction, and here comes that pentacle. But this is someone following through, too, because they're asking you out on a date, heartfelt message communication. There's a spark attraction. They want a passionate new beginning. I feel they're curious, too, or they're learning something you're really passionate about, that you're really interested in. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, saying to trust your inner knowing. This is someone who's been keeping it all in, keeping it to themselves. So it's an energy of someone wanting to get you alone. It's about privacy. Somebody wants to get you alone. And it's also, I mean, this is crazy because it's almost like you know it's coming, so you're preparing. Getting yourself prepared. Definitely a lot of focus on work, but it's about building, manifesting, building, keeping an open mind, but someone healing, taking a time out. Out with the old, in with the new. Someone's cut somebody out here. But it's a little bit of, like, it's a little bit of a mystery too, but I feel like you already know the answers you're probably seeking. Yeah. Tell me about this High Priestess. Yeah. So this is someone who knows a good thing when they see it. See, it's opportunity, procrastination. This is someone romanticizing, trying something different, being romantic. Wow. So this is somebody definitely in their field. See, the tables are turning. The tables are turning. Change is coming. Someone sees you in a favorable light, but it's whether or not you do. I think you already know this is coming because I do think you're preparing. And if you haven't been, you should because they're going to reach out, but it's whether the feelings are mutual. Some of you've got several people going to reach out here. I do. Could be some new person or somebody wanting a new start because I do see someone taking a break. You just might know who they are. But it's all about laying that foundation. Somebody laying the foundation. Yeah, we got the King and Queen of Wands. This is someone very wise. They're strategizing and analyzing, very analytical. They need to get out of their head. This is almost like somebody laying there thinking about you. And it is a person who can be quite spontaneous. See, it's all part of the Emperor energy. But if you have several people, like I say, I see opportunity and options. Some of you aren't putting all your eggs in one basket. I mean, it could be this person who's done it, but I know this is yourself not putting all your eggs in your basket. You're invested in you doing you. I do see the energy of being independent. Big time. Like, it's very powerful. But this is all about a date, heartfelt message communication. So someone leaving something behind. So someone's swords up, feeling the situation doesn't serve, but it's about being real. Somebody wasn't themselves. They were feeling off. Now this person's feeling bold and confident. So yeah, I do see the energy of the spark, the attraction. Some of you have a choice and you are comparing one to the other. Definitely I can see some of you comparing if you've got two. Oh yeah. Someone's definitely hasn't been putting all their eggs in one basket, but there is opportunity. It's someone who knows a good thing when they see it. But there's definitely romanticizing here, fantasizing and romanticizing. Someone's planning something romantic. But whoever this person is, like I say, it looks like they didn't come in right. They've definitely been focusing on work, but I feel like that's yourself too, both of you. Who is this King of Rods? I feel like they're just someone being cautious. Someone's coming in humble. See, the tables are turning. This is someone coming in humble. They didn't get what they wanted, but somebody was being a little full of themselves here. Overindulging. Whatever you do, do not indulge this person unless they give you something that you want. Because I think you're going to be cautious yourself. See, this is your own changes, being cautious, playing it safe. Cycle ending, new cycle beginning. This person sees you in a favorable light. I feel like you're focused on something else. You're just not putting all your eggs in one basket. You're just busy working, but it's almost like you're preparing, getting ready to manifest something new here. No, you got a King of Pentacles coming in. Ooh, and the Queen of Swords. See, being very wise, being decisive, discerning, speaking your truth, seeing things very clearly. So you can see, we have two people seeing things clearly. That's what this is. It's not about new. It's about starting this. Out with the old, in with the new. Letting go of habits, patterns, whatever it may be. Someone's letting go of options. If they have lots of options around, they're letting them go. Yeah, because you're different than the usual type, but they have been, I wouldn't be surprised if they compared you to someone else. But because of the Ace of Wands, there's nothing that compares. Yeah, it could be you had a date with this person and they're just kind of maybe dating some other people, but there's nothing that compares. Look at that Ace of Pentacles, the start of something new. They're very happy. They feel very positive about a decision. But I do see you being discerning and being wise. Whatever you do, things are about to get to be real. Speak your truth. Get out of your head. And I also see temperance is here. Temper your words. So it's saying to watch your words. In other words, put your sword down for a few minutes. And this person too. Yeah. But I definitely see you're both seeing things very clearly. There's definitely something that needs to be cleared up. But this person's been romanticizing and fantasizing. And I think you're doing the same thing. King and Queen of Pentacles do that. They visualize things in their life because it's about always planning, preparing ahead, always looking ahead and being prepared financially and even everything in life. So I wouldn't be surprised here. You're both in that energy because there's a lot of mutual energy. This is an interesting read. Yeah, there's the cup. They're offering you the cup. Feel like you may have questions. You want truth, vice versa too. I think you're both fantasizing about this. Yeah, you're not going to see this coming though. And this, in the King and Queen of Swords, could be other people giving advice. That's the enlightenment. When you take a step back with temperance, somebody makes a decision when they're calm. See, someone's getting out of their head. Going to make a decision when they feel calm. Because that's what temperance is about too. But seeing things in a different light. So I feel like there's people talking. There could be people giving advice. So take that as it resonates. Let's have a look at the Queen of... This is the power couple. King and Queen of Pentacles. Often work together, play together, stay together energy. I mean, it's just a fantasizing energy. But this person's stable too. They've been preparing. See, they're preparing to start something here. And there has been procrastination, but it's trying something different, seeing things different, getting out of their head, tempering their thoughts, their words, just making a decision through calm. But there's the cup. It's overflowing with emotion. Somebody who comes across as a little cold. I think it's just people giving advice, you know. Like I say, it's options, opportunity. It's about taking this opportunity. Are you going to take this opportunity? Both of you. Yeah, the cup runneth over. So I do see a conversation, definitely clearing something up. It's about, things are about to get real. So be you, the real you. See, this is two people possibly wearing a mask, hiding their true selves. Because we have two people who've been hurt. The sword's up. See, when the King and Queen of Swords, their sword is up. That's often two people who've been hurt. Maybe taken advantage of before. Whatever it is that's happened. So the sword's up. There's a lot of discernment, questions, a lot of skepticism. So that's what I feel is happening here. It's all about letting the sword down. Watching your words, getting out of your head, both of you. Yeah. But I do see a conversation. And it's about being real, being yourself. The Nine of Cups is about two people keeping everything in, keeping everything to themselves, not showing their true self. So it's saying to take off the mask. Things are about to get real. Be yourself. Just be yourself. Because it's the only way you're going to know if this is somebody right for you or not, is if you're yourself. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's people giving advice about being real, showing your true self. No secrets. Okay, it's all about secrets. But I feel somebody who definitely wants to get you alone. They fantasize of being alone with you here. Yeah. It's almost like they're looking at how it'll play out and they're kind of preparing themselves. See, head and heart, that's also Temperance, head and heart. Balancing head and heart here. Likely both of you, but I don't see you being a lot of the Queen of Cups hasn't come out yet. So just playing it safe. Definitely single. You're taking care of yourself. Yeah, it's about harmony and balance between two people. Now, those of you who have a choice, somebody here may be right for you. Maybe you're realizing after a little time out that someone just isn't right for you. But it's telling you to, and you may, like I say, you may want to sleep on it because you might not see this coming. But it's about harmony and balance between two people. The King and Queen of Pentacles, when you're in that energy, it's all two people who are sensible and practical and very calm. Make decisions when they're calm. But it's also two people who are often cautious and play it safe until they know the feelings are mutual. So two people may be acting like they're not that interested when they are. Or you're just not seeing it. Sometimes the King and Queen of Pentacles are so focused on other things, they don't even see when somebody's interested in them. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But let's have a look at justice and harmony. Yeah, look at that. It has to do with somebody who has faith in the decision they're about to make. Someone's about to make a decision. Now, if somebody judged you unfairly, they're definitely learning the truth. So now it could be why they're procrastinating. But it's like nothing compares. This is somebody who's got options and nothing compares. And if there are two Aries energies here, there's somebody moving on from an Aries. Could be a Leo or even a Sagittarius. Masculine or feminine with this energy because the King of Wands is here. But this is generally two people who are attracted to each other. Often two people who can be compatible. But I do feel it's about having faith and making the decision, choosing. If there's two, choosing the right one. But it's all about being fair. If someone here didn't treat you fair, maybe took advantage of you, that's why your sword is up. But it's about letting the sword down, letting somebody in here. I think it's both people. I think the feelings are mutual. I feel like you and this person. The person who's the Emperor, the one who I feel has that Aries, Leo, Sag energy. I mean, it could be a Scorpio. The King of Cups is here. But this is someone balancing head and heart. See, somebody here struggling a little internally, trying to balance head and heart, but nobody compares. Yeah, so someone who longs for love. It's a crush. Some of you, it's a person coming back around. You may have a new person or somebody coming back around. But I do see there's something here that's changed you forever. I think you're just focused on work and money, projects. But it has to do with somebody putting in effort, wanting to build. Somebody wants to build with you. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised. There's two for some of you. But it's all about two people talking, being in an agreement. See, an agreement? Making sure you're on the same page, that you understand each other. It's not just talking, it's listening. So I feel we have two people who have faith in themselves to make a decision. Yeah, I'm going to spend time together. See, it's about doing stuff together and spending time together to see if you're compatible. Some of you, it's just a new crush, someone who longs for love. But that Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Cups. What else? We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. The only one that we don't have is the Ace of Swords. Well, it's technically kind of here because of Temperance. It comes out after Temperance or with Temperance and often the Hanged Man. because they are periods of taking a step back, seeing the light. So definitely someone's seeing you in a favorable light. I do think you're going to spend time with someone to see if you're compatible. Some of you have several types. I feel like some of you there is two. And I feel both of these people are your type in some way. But it's all about manifesting, somebody who fits in all parts of your life here. So let's see this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I see people talking, collaborating, getting together. See, there's reminiscing. There's people talking and reminiscing about the things that two people have in common, compatibility. Could be some people's opinions here. Could be some people keeping a secret. It's possible we've got somebody here matchmaking. There could be some matchmaking going on. But I feel like some of you are going to connect with someone through friends of friends or mutual friends. Yeah. There's definitely good news. I do see good news and an opportunity, an invitation. I see Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So there's a lot of air energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All the signs are here. So this is telling me we got two people kind of mirroring each other. But it's about putting in effort, wanting to build. It's all about building a partnership. But I feel company, companionship too. Friends first. Something you're going to be on the same page. I think you're going to spend time with someone here. And I do see you may know some of their friends or family. It could be something that you're both learning. But like I say, people are saying good things here. I do see a house, a home, a reason to celebrate. There's some kind of get-together possibly. But it's about good news to do with a house, a home. Two people who feel like home. So it's two people who are stable and ready. Feels like home. Feeling very comfortable. Spending time together in each other's homes too. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Yeah, see, some of you, like I say, I feel some of you got a choice, and I feel there's someone here you're not interested in. They're not your type. But it still is a little test. Now, there could be a friend of a friend reaching out too, inviting you both to something, matchmaking. People are collaborating here and keeping a secret possibly. But I definitely see this people talking, reminiscing. This could be a high school reunion, or if you got a high school reunion, or just people coming together, some kind of reunion. Someone may have, could be a housewarming party, or any kind of party. See, giving gifts, somebody giving someone a gift. Could be a birthday party, anything. For someone here. But definitely it's an energy of whether or not you're both going to reciprocate. It's like you're both. Tell me about the Queen of Rods. Yeah, someone here needs to tame that beast within themselves. Whatever that may be, it's different for everyone, but it's about confidence and self-control. I think you need to, some of you, watch your words. Don't share too much information too fast, okay? Because the King of Swords, it's about let this person discover you. Let them learn about you. And I do feel this is what's happening. They could be talking to people about you. They're hearing good things. But it could go the other way around too. But I think what's being learned is the feelings are mutual. It could be that you're missing each other if it is someone coming back around, because I do see the possibility of reunions or reconciliations. See, celebrating a union. There's going to be some sort of celebration of a union here. Yeah, I do see somebody being humbled. But it's an energy of someone planning, preparing, providing. So it's a person coming in positive, hoping, planning, preparing for the best, but also looking at how it could play out. They're looking at how this can play out. They're preparing that it may not be successful, but they're coming into it hoping for the best. There's plan A and plan B here possibly too. I also see someone getting a lot of attention too. So some of you, if you have someone who's not giving you any attention, and you're making a choice, you may choose somebody new. It likely will start with a friend of a friend, offer, invitation. I do see a getting together in a home, but it's all about building the foundation, somebody coming in right. So pretty interesting read. And I'm going to tell you something else I feel about the feminine energy here, Aries. Taming the beast, your self-confidence. See, this person feels confident. They make decisions when things are calm, when they feel confident. This is the Emperor's going to make this happen. Okay, so let the Emperor take control. They're going to make this happen. I wouldn't be surprised they're planning and preparing something here. But I do see plan A and B, because I feel this is somebody here who there's definitely the assessment of the situation, but to me it looks like somebody who, they hope for the best, preparing for the worst, but they have plan B. So if at first they don't succeed, they're going to try again, and maybe that's what's already happened. But I see an offer, an invitation, a test to someone's home. See, spending time together. I think somebody wants to get you alone to have a conversation first and foremost. Some of you may have a lot of people around you a lot where they can't approach. Often the King and Queen of Pentacles are unapproachable, or give the impression they just want to be single. So if you don't want to be single, stop giving the impression that you do, because things are about to get real. You have an opportunity. There it is. It's about taking control, letting this Emperor take the lead and take control. Because I think they're the one, they're taking control of this. I think they're the one planning and preparing. Even if somebody else reaches out to you, I think this is the person who's actually in control of the whole thing. Yeah, see, determination to succeed. Plan A, plan B. At first they don't succeed, they're trying again. So interesting. Yeah, this is about, look at that Two of Wands. Beautiful. Going down this path, taking things to the next level. If you have somebody who put on the brakes when it's time to take it to the next level, that's likely the person, if there's two, that you are going to leave behind. Because somebody here, the Emperor, is someone who's ready to take things to the next level. If you've been dating someone for a while, it is about, and if they do put on the brakes, don't freak out. Just let go of control. Just focus on other things, okay? Because often some people will do that just to make sure they're making the right choice. Because often they have your best interest at heart as well. So, Two of Wands, leveling up. It's time to level up here. Yeah. I feel they're just determined to succeed. And like I say, if they don't succeed the first time, they're going to try again. And it does look like it's about talking to you alone. I mean, this could be how it starts. And then getting you alone, an invitation to someone's home. I still feel like it's coming from other people. Friends of friends here. But because there's a collaboration, like a team effort here. Probably matchmaking. It feels that way. And it could be somebody asking people to, for a little help here. And there could even be a lot of advice too. But for those of you where there is two fire signs, somebody here may be trying to keep two people from coming together. They may be chasing after someone because they don't want two people to come together. And that's where I feel that sword's up for some of you too. Someone's cutting out options. Whoever it is chasing after them, they're not interested. It's unwanted attention. If you have somebody coming towards you that's giving you unwanted attention, you just don't respond, don't reply, and just keep moving forward. Yeah, it could go either way. It's funny because there is a little mirroring here. So do take care. I do see very positive things coming in. Getting together with people, meeting somebody, getting acquainted, spending time together. I do see family and friends too. Like I do see, it's almost like friends who were like family. See, loyal friends. Well, loyal friends will speak truth. Okay? If you got people sugarcoating it here, It's all about speaking the truth, wanting to know the truth. Take care. Bye for now.